From Vince Scully Avenue, welcome to Dodger Stadium. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Kansas City Royals taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Jonathan India at the plate. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
First pitch, 1-1.
Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. In time. And a drop third strike leads to the first out. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, Boog, here's a nugget on Yoshinobu Yamamoto. Well, he rarely travels without his tiny, fluffy dog, Mikan. Mikan is named after a famous mandarin orange from Japan whose peel nearly matches the pup's fur color. I love that name. Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. On to first, and it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout. 2 down, base is empty. So up now for Kansas City, Vinny Pasquantino. Strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back here at Chavez Ravine. And on the hill in this one, Michael Walker. What do you look for here?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Isbell makes the catch, and there's 1 down. Tommy Edman at the plate.
The second baseman, Tommy Edman.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Waka, a former All-Star. He features a changeup, a 4-seamer, a sinker, a cutter, and he works in a slider. Isbell has a beat on it. Squeezes it. 2 away. And here's Freddie Freeman. And a base hit right there. And that keeps the inning going. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Teoscar Hernandez. Now the box comes up empty with a swing there. And a swing and a miss there.
Good fastball going early until they show they can make some good contact. You keep on throwing the pitch.
Out to short. Witt. Over to first.
He's out.
And that'll do it. Second inning set to go. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Yamamoto back to work. And a foul ball. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Smith gathers, throws, got him. One away on the strikeout.
You're best when you let the game come to you. Tried to make too much happen right there. Not his best at bat.
And now Michael Massey. Swing and a miss. Yamamoto, when you talk about his skill set, he stops teams from getting hits. That's the thing that he's so good at. He's just really difficult to get base hits against.
0-2.
Chopper right side. And Freeman, the Gold Glover, makes the play. Steps on first for the out. And next up for the Royals, Michael Garcia. Swinging a foul straight back.
Well, he's got power and he has a reputation of being a strike thrower. So to his advantage, he can expand the zone.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
He can throw that fastball slightly above the top of the strike zone to get hitters to chase. He can also break it off because when you're geared up for good velocity, it's hard to stay back. You have to make a decision really early.
So what's the approach from an offensive perspective against a guy that doesn't give up a lot of hits?
I think you just kind of have to lean out over the plate and, take your base. But seriously, you just have to try to shorten up. I think guys choking up on the bat a little bit to have some more bat control, be a little bit quicker, and don't get greedy.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He picks up his fifth strikeout. Back here at Dodger Stadium. We head to the bottom of the second. Now, Will Smith. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
It's going to be a long day if they call that pitch for a strike every time.
On the ground right side. And a quick out, number one.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Max Muncy, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. Late that time, and it's strike two.
No ball,
Second inning here, no score. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
0-1.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Waters makes the catch, inning over. Top half of the third inning. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Hunter Renfroe. Late with the swing there. Renfroe hitting seventh in today's lineup. A former first-round pick back in 2013. Swings through that one.
Bruce, every team has a hitter's meeting pregame, but this lineup seems way too anxious, aggressive. You wonder what they talked about.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Throw to first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Drew Waters stands in. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. And now it's Kyle Isbell.
Kyle Isbell.
That's off the mark, and that is ball 1. And a big swing and a miss.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And 1-2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Next offering down in the dirt. Top of the third, no score. Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. As we go to the last of the third. And now the center fielder, Andy Pajes. Down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball.
You know, these Dodgers, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80.
Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away. So digging in, Hesung Kim. Oh, he jumped the gun for second. The tag and got him at second.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Ground ball right side. Here's the tag, and he's out. Here's Betts. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. Witt makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the fourth, and now the DH, Jonathan India. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
These hitters have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. And to the plate for Kansas City, Bobby Witt Jr. He's 0 for 1. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Witt Jr. is one of only 2 players in AL/NL history to have 20 home runs and 20 stolen bases in each of his first 2 seasons, Boog. The other player, Julio Rodriguez.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike.
The first baseman.
And here's the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Swing and a ground ball. Muncy throws to first in time, and he is thrown. And we're back. Bottom of the fourth. Now the number 2 hitter, Tommy Edman. Waters on the move. Makes the grab, and there's one down. Here's Freddie Freeman now. Doubled his first time up. And that one handled. And Freeman is retired.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And a foul ball. Next one misses. 1-1. And that's in the dirt.
1 strike.
Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And now 2-2. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Witt over to first. And that is that. Ready now for the 5th inning. And here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Yamamoto back to work. Fought off foul.
Well, these Royals just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Digging in, Michael Massey. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at-bat. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
4-2 with the count.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Smith gathers, throws, and he's safe at first. Michael Garcia steps in for the Royals. Went down on strikes his first time through. And that one fouled off. The Royals hitless so far in the game. Hit softly on the ground to third, and that's just foul. Swing and a miss. And he strikes out the side for the 3rd time today. Now it's Hunter Renfroe. In the dirt, blocked.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strike. Bottom of the inning. And up to the plate is Will Smith.
Will Smith.
Witt over to first. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. Here's Muncy to hit.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And that's a fair ball. Not stopping. He's going for 3. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. Here's Shohei Ohtani. A bunt, and it's right in front of the plate. To the plate. Ow! And they defend the squeeze perfectly. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Reached on an infield single his first time. Swing and a foul out of play. That one to first. Pasquantino, inning over.
He's out.
Top six. So up
point,
now for Kansas City, Drew Waters.
Drew Waters.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Waters goes 6'1", 26 years old, and he's usually in right, today starting in left. Freeman steps on the bag, one up, one down. So up next, Kyle Isbell. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. To the right side. Throw on to Freeman. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. So 2 down now, and here is Jonathan India. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
0-1's the count.
Oh, and 2 now as he swings through it.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Got him swinging. Bottom of the 6th inning, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Hye-Sung Kim. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
You know, these Dodgers definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Puts it away for the out. 1 away.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
Betts in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Late on that fastball.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Turns and fires to Betts. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. 1 out, bases empty. And there are 2 down. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. 0 for 2 in this one. Pasquantino. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. New inning getting started, and here is Bobby Witt Jr. Foul ball there. Strike 2.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Line drive. Hernandez pulls that one down, and there's 1 away.
Good piece of hitting right there. Nice hard line drive to the outfield. You're trying to get on base, represent that go-ahead run. Can't hang your head on that at all.
And there's a foul ball. The Royals still looking for their first hit in this one. Left-hand batter waits. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. Now this is in the air down the line. Hernandez on the move. Nabs it. 2 away down. And now the catcher comes up to him, Salvador Perez. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
2 strikes.
Towards first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here at Chavez Ravine, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Freddie Freeman. Fouled off left side.
One and one.
In the air, right field. Touches down. That's a hit. Around first, digging for 2. Safe at second with nobody out, and that double has the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now Teoscar Hernandez. He's grounded out a couple of times. In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish.
Now pitching for Kansas City, number 60, Lucas Erceg.
Cut on and missed at 101.
0-2.
And it's 0-2. Up the middle. And no one can get there. Freddie across the score. It's an RBI single, and they take the lead in the 7th.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
0-1.
Smith at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. Hammer, base hit. Throw back in quickly. 1st and 2nd now with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early.
And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone. Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We've got a perfect night for baseball on the show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the Philadelphia Phillies.
And now,
And we'll be back with the first pitch right
your
after this.
Philadelphia Phillies.
All right, ready to go here
Leading
at
off
the
tonight
plate.
for the
Mookie
Dodgers,
Betts.
the shortstop. Mookie Betts.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
One strike.
Comes up empty.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Catcher has it, fires to first. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout. And here comes Tommy Edman. Stop. Tosses to first, and they get Edman for the out. Here is Freddie Freeman. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Just missed.
One ball, one strike.
So now 1-2.
1-2.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. And on the hill, Clayton Kershaw. What do we need to know here?
Four-pitch guy, he's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Here's Bryce Harper. In the dirt, but kept close.
0-1.
Now they get the runner and a rundown. And they tag him out. Here comes the 0-1. This to third. Zips it across. Harper retired. And now it's Alec Bohm.
Batting third, the third baseman, Alec Bohm.
On the ground to third. Muncy sends it to first. And that will end. Back here in Philadelphia, top of the second. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Swinging a foul straight back. Wheeler, the tall righty, more than 100 career wins on the mound, and he was awarded a Gold Glove in 2023. And that one is lifted in the air. And it's caught for the out. The batter now will be Will Smith. Late on that fastball.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Wheeler gets the strikeout. Here comes Max Muncy. And that chance handled. Throws to first. They get the out on Muncy. And that is the inning. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom half of inning number 2. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. Swings through that.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And now one away. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
No ball, 1 strike.
No score here in the second. Next offering is downstairs. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Pages makes the grab. Out number 2. Now batting Max Kepler. And that skips into dirt.
This hitter loves attacking the first pitch, so not giving him something to hit is a good move.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. Next pitch is outside.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
He goes down looking. Back at Citizens Bank Park. Well, here we go. Top of the 3rd. Scoreless game. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. And he chases that one below the zone.
You know, these Dodgers, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time. And that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
Inside. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And there's one away. And next for L.A., Andy Pages.
Number 44, Andy Pages.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Gets the bunt down the right side. They put the tag on him, and that's out number 2. And stepping in is the speedy Ha-Seong Kim. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. To the right side, and that one handled. The throw to first. That ends the frame. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the 3rd, and now the veteran catcher, JT Realmuto. That one catches the zone. 0-1. Kershaw, a former MVP, he features a slider, a 4-seamer, a curve, and occasionally works in a splitter. On the ground, right side, Edman slings to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd. This is Bryson Stott. Clips the outside corner. 0-1.
0-1.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone. Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
And that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Misses inside, and that's ball one.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Stop. Stands at first with one out. And strike two.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Got him looking. That K is his third of the game. Trey Turner with a chance now. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single and makes the play, and that's out. As we go to the top of the fourth, here's Mookie to hit. Wheeler back to work. And that is out of play. Swings through that one for strike two.
You know, Bruce, every team has a hitter's meeting pregame, but this lineup seems way too anxious, aggressive. You wonder what they talked about.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Real Muto up with it. Fires to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout. Tommy Edman at the plate. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. The Dodgers yet to pick up a hit here. Next offering is fouled back. And ball one.
2 strikes.
Just missed the inside corner, and that's ball two. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. So now it's Freddie Freeman. His first at bat was a strikeout. Marsh running hard. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Here comes Bryce Harper. No score. Kershaw back to work. Delivers. Now one missed. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1 strike.
Full extension, makes the catch.
That's just a great effort right there. Beautiful job of tracking that ball down. It was sinking so quickly. It's just kind of a tough call. Do I lay out? Do I play it on the bounce? He made the right decision, and he gets the out. Excellent job.
Boom. Now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
1 strike.
Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
0-2.
1 out, bases empty. And he hits a ground ball right side, and that chance handled. Throw, picked it first, got him. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Caught him looking for the K. Back here in Philadelphia, now the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Pitch misses, ball one. Hernandez, 32 years old, and he's a former home run derby champ. Swings and misses, and the count 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
1-2.
And a swing and a miss. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Will Smith to the plate. Struck out swinging his first time. And a pitch.
Hello.
Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the fifth. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Now batting.
Here comes that funky Muncy to the plate. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
0-2.
That's inside.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Real Muto down to first. That completes the strikeout. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And the batter now, Nick Castellanos. That to right. Ohtani settles under it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down. Max Kepler at the plate. Caught looking his first time up. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. Kershaw fires. And that misses. And the count 1-2. And a good eye there.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Kershaw deals. Ripped on a line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. Grounded out his first time up. Foul ball.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. And it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. Back here in Philadelphia, all set for the top of the 6th. Now it's the right fielder, Shohei Ohtani. That one ripped, but foul. That one fouled off. And the 0-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And that's off the inside edge. Now 1-2. Boom. Throws out to first. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Paz stands in here, leaves that one off the inside.
1 ball, no strike.
A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone.
1 strike.
Harper. He steps on the bag, and that quickly 2 away. Hesung Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Stop. Gets it to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. And we're back. Well, we go bottom 6, and digging in for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott. Hit on the ground to short. Bats up with it. 1 away, bottom of the 6th. Now at the plate, Brandon Marsh. Struck out looking at his first at bat. Missed
That's the ball.
inside with the curve.
1-0.
Late that time, and it's strike two.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Sends it to first. 2 up, 2 down. Trey Turner now 1 for 2. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can't forget it. He sends it out of here. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0.
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Here comes Bryce Harper. Swings through that one. 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
That one pushed to the left and foul. And that's down and away. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top. Of inning number 7, and now the shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Number 41, Joe Rock.
Swings through that one for strike 1. And there's 1 down.
Man, that's so frustrating. You hit the ball hard. You understand the situation. You want to get on base and try to score that tying run, but no reward right there, and just going to have to sit on it.
Stop. On to first, and a couple of quick outs. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Tosses to first, and the Dodgers are back at Citizens Bank Park. Here's the third baseman, Alec Bohm. Kershaw back to work. He swings and fouls one off. And it's fouled away. And that's off the outside edge. 1-2 the count. Goes down looking.
Up next for the Phillies.
And next is the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
Schwarber.
Swing and a base hit.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Strike 2.
No ball. 2 strike.
Gets a piece and stays alive. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Kershaw checks on the runner. Schwarber dives back in, but they got him.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
Stays alive. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. That completes the strikeout, inning over. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, ready to begin the eighth. Here's the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Stop. Fires to first. Leadoff man is out here in the eighth. And up to the plate is Will Smith. And he's now just 5 outs away. He's got a real shot at this thing.
Yeah, bro, he is rolling just in one of those grooves where he looks pretty unbeatable today.
The Dodgers hitless so far in the game. Swing and a miss as he was late. Trey Turner gloves it. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the eighth. And now it's Max Muncy. So just 4 more outs to get through, and the tension is building in the ballpark right now.
Yeah, and we can feel it in the booth. He's got these hitters locked up.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're at the top of the eighth. Swing and a miss, and that is that. Back here in Philadelphia, out of the bottom of the eighth. Now the left fielder, Max Kepler. And a foul ball.
You know, these Phils, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat. And that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
On the ground to the left, Muncy. Whips it to first. 1 gone to the bottom of the eighth. Here comes Real Muto. 0 for 2 in this one. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Freeman hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Here's the second baseman, Bryson Stott.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
That's a ball.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Smith gathers, throws, got him. Inning over on the strikeout. We go to the ninth. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Everyone's attention on the no-hit bid now. 3 tough outs to get. 3 outs from a no-hitter. And he gets tied up right there.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. And there's 1 down. Just 2 more outs to go in this bid for a no-hitter.
And physically, there's probably some fatigue, but mentally, which might be what's most important, he seems as strong now as he's been all game.
I'm sure the adrenaline is fully ramped up at this point as well. And he swings through that one.
I can only imagine the nerves that some of the defensive players have right now. You've got to have the mindset, I want the ball hit to me, but in front of that, you hope that he strikes the hitter out.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 1-run game here in the top of the ninth. Stop. In plenty of time to first, and there are 2 outs. And now Hesung Kim. And now the toughest one is left to get. The final out to complete the no-hitter.
Yeah, and not much we can say anymore. Everyone knows what this situation is, and he's so close, Blue, he can taste it.
He's 1 out away from a no-hitter. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. 1-2. The Dodgers down to their final strike. That one the other way. And